Everybody, well, it's Arrabella again. I will get right into it. So today I'm really excited, but also I hope my voice keeps going because I have the flu. So all that sniffle that you heard on the background, it became the flu. So I'm quite sick, but well, that's life. So, I did ink all the edges, and I wanted to show you a little bit what I did. Also, I attached these envelopes already. So this will be the tuck spot, and I will show you how I do that. So, and what I did forget, and thanks to Becky, she reminded me, she didn't remind me, but she asked me about a spine. And I already had a spine, but I forgot to show you. And told you it was chipboard, but it's cardboard, because I took a lid from a box, and then this was attached together, and I made it in half. And then the side, when you have the lid of a box, this is the side of it, so that side. And then I broke that off, and then I thought, well, this is a good size, and I will make that the spine. So I already put holes into it and gave it a lot of thought of what I want to do. So because you have these lines, and then it will have to be sturdy so that the book can move up and down. So makes some kind of hinges for, I'm explaining it a little bit more for the ones who doesn't know what I'm talking about. So, and then I thought, well, this is nice, but it's a little bit flimsy, it's not that sturdy. So I will attach some of this recycled cardboard. I have a whole pack of them, so that's what I'm going to use, and then attach everything here and make the lines, and that I will score. So I have a bone folder, and I have a ruler, and then put this on both sides. When it's glued together, make scoring marks, and then you can fold it, and that's how I'm going to do it. But I will show you everything, so don't worry. First, I wanted to show you the signatures. They are all done for now, because the way I work is I put all the signatures into it and embellish and make them pretty later on. So that is how I work, and then I will put some more thought into it and so on. So these are already attached, and I use double-sided tape for that. I have a small one, and I have a little bit wider one, and also have a little bit bigger, the heavy duty stuff. So these will attach really strong. So this is what I use for the cover, because I really don't want it to fall apart. And also, that is the plan. So I will show you what I've done. I went a little bit crazy with the ink, so this is how it's going to be, and made a little bit of a mark over there, and I will leave the stain as it is. What I do want to keep in consideration is these shapes. So there are a lot of shapes, I will show you, like this. And I want to have this shape and this shape, like how do you call that? Well, it doesn't matter. This was what's sticking out. Keep on the same line. So, but then this is sticking out. But I don't care about that. I want this line to look really pretty. So that's what I decided to do. And I don't know what to do about this yet. Maybe stick a cut off on the side, and then that will be a tuck spot, and I think something like that I will try. So I inked all the edges. This I used brown. Oh, I see it's the other way around. Well, that's what I'm what I have to look out for, and I will check everything before I will attach everything to the spine, but that's later on. So this will be pockets, and I will glue this together so that nothing will fall out later on. And some of the pages I kept a little bit plain, and some of them I did ink a little bit too much. See, that's the other way around too. Maybe I have everything upside down. I don't know what that is, but I will check. I will check. Maybe I have everything. Yeah, that's it. So these ones I will flip, and then I will flip everything. Excuse me. I'll do that really quick, and then make sure when I punch the holes that everything is lined up. And what I am using for that is sort of a template. I used this, so I already punched holes into it, and I don't have an awl, something to punch holes with. I do have something like this, but that isn't wide enough to reach, because when I want to punch here, I can reach only until there. So, and I also have this. This I can attach eyelets, but it's too small also. I can punch holes not wide enough. So this is where an awl comes in handy, and I don't have that yet, but I want to have it because that will be really easy to make the holes and then to sew the signatures in. So I thought of, well, do I have something pokey tool or something? And I came up with something like this. It's really small, it's really simple, and it will do the job. So that this is what I use, and I don't punch all the signatures all at once, and that's why I'm making a template, and I will show you how I do it. So these are the signatures all inked up. Some of them I kept it a little bit simple. This is already attached, and this is a little bit too much ink, I think, but it will be okay. And so it looks something like this now, and I will try to keep these lines the way I want them to be. Well, this is upside down now. I did turn it around, right? Well, I will check it. And the purple one, I did have ink, but I didn't have all the colors, so I had to get creative. And this ink is a little bit purplish red. I got it from my mom a long time ago, so I looked in my stash just to see what I did have, and I have blue and I have a little bit pink, so I kept the colors as close as possible. So I used a little bit lighter I made the ink a little bit lighter for the lighter pages. I kept it really dark for the dark pages, and then for the purple ones and that line of color, I kept the pink ones. So this I'm going to attach. The other side I already did. So this is a tuck spot, and I'm going to attach this, and this is how I'm going to do it. So I will put this aside for a minute and show you how I do it. I just take this double-sided tape and start on this side, and then keep this as flat as possible and go all the way to the edge. So I'm only doing the sides because well, you have to keep this a tuck spot. So when you hear scratching, it's my dog. I didn't open the door, so excuse me for the sound. I will open the door later. So she's just wanted some attention from me, I think. So I have a really cute dog. Her name is Daisy, and well, this is how I do it. So I don't know what is going on over here. So a little bit, and then you really work it a little bit. So the tape will be attached very well. So this is what I use to pick up the backing of the tape, and then I take the end of it. I never did this on camera, so I'm a little bit nervous, but it's working. Thank God. Oh, this side doesn't want to comply with me, so yes, I got it. And I will fold it over and then press gently on the sides, push them down, and then the tuck spot is there. So you can do this also with other pages, like over here, and then you have a side pocket, or I could glue this all together and then it's one page. But I think I will glue this down. I don't know yet. Maybe oh, and also I used the brown with the light gold, and I used pink with the pink. I really like this color. It's a little bit vintage pink, old pink. I don't know what to call it. So now I will make the holes in one of the signatures, and then I will show you how to sew the signatures together. But first I want to show you this. This didn't went well, and I did a little bit too much ink, used a little bit too much ink, so, and then I made some stains. Well, I will leave it like that, and then later on I will see what I can do, so that will be okay. So now I will put the signatures aside, the signature, and show you how I will how I make the cover. And later in a new video I will show you how I sew this to the cover. So I will make a little bit short video. Well, this is what my intention is to do. I will glue this together to make it a little bit stronger. So the glue I will use is I have this, but it's almost done, so I will use this also, the glue stick. And I will put this aside for 1 minute because I don't want this to attach yet. And well, I hope this flu will pass really quickly, because I don't, well, nobody wants to have the flu. So, but well, everybody is having the flu, and now with this weather, it's really cold. It's getting cold. I can see this is almost done, so I will switch over to the glue stick, and this is a new one, so I have enough. And I go over the other one, that's okay to do. So make sure it's glued on really, really well, and then a little bit, I need more. So like this, make sure it's enough. So, and then I will attach this to it. I'm just eyeballing it, so make sure it's I put it on straight. It's the same size, so well, that's close enough. I'm a little bit off here, and then it's okay for me. It's okay. Make sure this is clean. And don't have a glue. I don't have a tissue, so I'm using my hands. Well, I see this will dry really fast, so wiping it off, a little bit of glue I see over here too. So, well, I will leave it like this, and then what I'm going to do is put this on top of it. So I know it's not the same width, so I will have to use the sides. I will show you. I put the sides, I glued this together already, made a belly band also. I don't know if I'm going to use it because all of those shapes, I don't want to make too much. Well, this is going to go on this side, on the outside of the book, and I don't know yet what I'm going to do on the inside. So I see this is not the same, but I will use the bigger one at the front of the book. So that will be this side, or that side, I'm sorry. That will be that side, and then it will look a little bit like this. So like this. And I was just playing around with it, and I really like the colors together, so I inked this also, and then I will fold this to the other side and then glue it. And I don't know yet what I'm going to use on the other side, so this is what my plan is. And I will get these aside for a minute. And I want to show you what I do to measure. Sometimes I use my ruler and measure, and sometimes I eyeball it. I'm just looking and see if that's somewhat in the middle, just as I'm doing now. Really eyeballing it a little bit, so make sure it's in the middle, and this will be folded over to the inside, so that it's attached really well. This is what I'm going to do. This is the middle, and then I'm going to make lines. I'm using my ruler for a guide. I'm making lines where the spine is going to be, because I will have to make some kind of, well, I will show you. Okay, when you have the flu, your mind goes blank. So this is really a good time for me to make a video, right? So, well, it did move a little bit, and what I am going to do is leave a little bit of a gap, so it will have room to make this, to make the band. well. So that I will make a pencil line too for that. So also the pencil line for that, and then this here I will make a pencil line for the spine. Make sure it's not moving around like I did. Moved it around, and later on I will erase all the pencil lines, of course, and that's why I don't press down too hard, because I don't want them to show it. I could do it on the other side, but I wanted to see the lines of this picture, so to speak. So where I just wanted to have the spine and show the drawing. Okay. Not too much. And then I think, oh yeah, I have to make lines over here too, like this. Okay, and on the other side I moved it a little, so I have to put it back where it was, and it's a little bit of, well, see and look and try. That's how I work. I just try. Okay, this I will get aside, away, and then I will make the lines where I need to score. But I don't want to make lines, because that's that I have to erase that. So I will score now. This is how I do it. The little lines I just made are guidelines to score, but I also want to know if I'm going straight. So that's a little bit difficult, because well, because of this drawing, I don't see exactly if I'm going straight. So I use this as a guideline. If I'm going straight on this side, I can't see it really, but I'm using this pencil line and hope that I'm going straight. But I press down a little bit, not too much. I will do it on the other side too. If that's, you see, it's really, you can see it in the camera, the line now. It's like that. That I will fold. So this is the first line, and the second line is for, I don't know if I made a mistake right now. I really am going to check with everything, because I made a second line. So I will check it if I made a mistake. I surely hope I didn't go all crooked, because this is not a straight line too. So this will be the first line, and this will be the first line. I surely hope it's not too crooked. And then I will make sure this is the second line, this is the first line. Yeah, I will have to make maybe a little a new second line on this side. So this is enough to bend. I will leave a small gap, so this will be my second line, this is the first line, and this is not a good line. So, but I wanted to check, because I didn't want to do it all over again with a different paper. I really like this, what I designed, my designed paper. That's how I should call it. So I will make 2 really new lines and make sure this is erased. This is the second line, this is the first line. Okay, I know it. So I will put this aside. again, and then score the second line of the spine, and this is the second line, the inner line, inside line, and I will use that as a guide if I'm going straight. This edge a little bit, so, and this line, the pencil line, I will scoot over so you can see it, see the whole design paper. Well, make sure I'm straight, I'm going straight, and then score. 1, 2, 3. You have to make sure you don't push too hard so you don't go through the paper, and make sure you don't push too lightly, because then you can't fold it. So it's you can practice with that. So I'm going to see if I can I can fold it. Sorry. And then when you fold it, I can see I'm a little bit off, so I could correct it and make sure it's a teensy bit crooked. So this I can correct. When you fold it, you can push it a little bit that way, and then with your bone folder make the crease. So this is how I do it, and then it's straight. So, like that. And then I will fold it the other way and do it again, but not this hard, because this is not so sturdy, so I have to be careful because I don't want it to rip the paper. So this is already done now, and then I'm going to fold the other side. I already see it's a little bit crooked, but well, that I can correct, as you saw. So I will correct it. I see I went a little bit crooked. I saw it correctly, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. I will hold it like this, the corner, and then gently, because it's already a little bit buckly, but I will make sure it's straight. So like that. And then fold it the other side. And I won't use the bone folder because this is a really delicate paper, cardstock. So, and now I will score the second line, because I'm not scoring that too firmly, because I want to make a little bit that it can bend a little bit nice, to have the room. It have to have the room for it to bend. So 3 times, but I didn't press down as firmly as for this fold. So like that, and I will use the guide up on the upper. I don't see the line there, so I'm going to guesstimate just about where it is. So okay, this looks just about right, and then press down. So 3 times, but not so hard. So I'll put this aside, and I will make my second fold. And because it's so close together, sometimes I use my ruler and then see where it is and make the fold like that. Gently, gently. Just make sure you're on the right side, you are on the... I will see where it is. Yeah, I did it. It's okay. I wasn't sure I was doing it correctly, but it's okay. And then I will leave it like that for now. So I will do the other side the same way. I don't want to distress it, or how do you call it, stress the cardboard too much, because I can see it's already sort of making lines. So I will hold it like this and then gently move my hand like this. So, and that is enough for now. So you see, this will be the cover and that will be the spine. And I'm not sure how to do it yet, but I will make it look pretty. And sometimes I reinforce it on the inside with more cardstock. So I will erase those lines. So like that. And the next thing I will do is attach already the cardboard onto it, and then I will attach these two nice waterfalls which I made, and then I put them in between two books. Well, a lot of books I have on my chair. I have a stack of books, really heavy books, and that is my book press. That are my pages I put in between and my signature, so they will be a little bit flat. So that's how I like it. That's how I like to do it. So now I see the lines and then I know where I have to attach it. So this is a little bit tricky, but well, and I already make the holes so I can see where I have to attach my score tape. What I do, I use the heavy duty score tape. This is Nitto tape. I don't know, I got it from my own daughter. She's Magali. And my eldest daughter, she's 25 already. And well, and I'm really happy she brought it to me. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is flip them to the other side. You see, that's what is this? Cut magazines, 1978, 1979, 1980. I was 10 at the time. This is really funny. It is an old box, I think. Well, this is really funny that it's attached onto this. So, well, I will make little guidelines because I already did it, but I want to see exactly where I have to put my cover. So I will make it a little bit firmer, the crease, and then put a guideline. And over here I'm doing the same because I can't see it really good. So this is just to help me see where the lines are. The other side I can see it really good, but on this side, because of the cardstock that I have, it's not so clear where the lines are. So now I'm going to attach the score tape, and I will do it like this. You can do it the other way around. You can do is score this, of course, but I mean attach the double-sided tape to the cardboard. That's what you can do also, but now I'm doing it this way. And I'm going to make sure it's a straight line, so right up until the edge is where I like to be, because then the fold is going to be easy for me. And only the spine I will attach, because I already make the holes and I don't want the outside go through the tape, because then you get stickiness which I don't like. So I'm going outside of the second line and then try to make it really along the line, so that I'm attaching it on the right side. So like that, and then over here also making, and maybe I will cut off some of it, but I don't know yet. I'm going to flip it and then so like this, and then I'm going to see again. Well, this is too much. I should have thought of that, because I have to flip it around, but then, well, yeah, no, I did it like this, so maybe I should have put it onto the covers. Well, live and learn, right? So I'm just looking where I'm going to attach it later on. So I'm making guidelines again, and then I'm using this to make sure where I'm going to put it. So the score tape, so that I don't make the same mistake as I did just now. Well, it's not really a mistake, but it's to make it easier, I will take my ruler and then I will make sure that these lines are the same on the other side, so it's straight. So now I'm using this guideline just to score for the score tape. I want to make it really sturdy, so the upper line is the important one. So because that's the outside line of the where I'm going to attach it, like this. See if I'm going straight with the outside line of my ruler, and then this line is not that important, but just to see where I have to attach it. So take the score tape again and then make small inside. That didn't go so straight on. I'm going to do that again. Oh no, look at that. So I have to get it straight onto it, because that's the line of the cover, and the outside lines are really important to get straight. So that, and then I will stick this one. It's really heavy. It's really heavy, so sometimes I'm having difficulty to see if I'm going straight, but well, just have a little bit of patience and then stick it down. It's not really, yeah, the outside line is important, and that's straight, so this one is okay. And then that one, I will look at the outside line again, stick it down and cut it off. little bit over it, so I will cut that away because I don't want it to get onto that one, and then I won't get the backing off that easily. So well, the last one for now at least, the outside line again, because that's the outside line of the cover. And you could make a cover out of this totally, but I want it to be sturdy, so that's why I chose this cardboard from the lid of a box. So this, I'm not looking at that for now, but this I will put on the glue stick for extra sturdiness, and I will make sure it's attached correctly. So I will do this. So on the other side I will do the same, so that it's attached really good, and I'm not afraid that it will come apart. So, well, not one of my books did ever come apart, but I don't want to experience that. So, well, I see this one is loose already, but I'm going to start on this side, pick it up on the corner, and then I will get my small one. It's for nails actually, but I'm using it as a small mini bone folder, so I can use it for delicate paper or books. Let's see, yeah, this is okay. Then the next one, make sure I don't poke through the cardboard. I have to make sure it's attached really good. So this one doesn't give, always on camera, and then it won't work. Okay, I'll press it down even more and then try again. And the next one, I'll cut it slightly off because it's hanging over the edge. So press it down really firmly, but not so firmly that you're pressing through the paper. Okay. Okay. And now I will do a little bit of glue stick in the middle where there's no glue, and also over this in the middle, just in the middle, because this was too much. I didn't do that really well. So, and then I didn't get the edge all the way, but that will be folded over. Oh no, that will be attached. I'm sorry, I didn't say it right. So I will put a little bit more over here, because I didn't get all the way to the edge over here. And then it needs a little bit more glue. And this is really, really strong glue. I'm really happy with it. I bought it in the store where my middle daughter works. So I'm going to use this line from the tape as my guideline, because I already know that it's going to go over there. So, and make sure I'm not going over this line, the inner line. I'm just staying in the inside line. Let's see if I'm doing this correctly. Well, attach it. It's a little bit crooked, so I could have made it straight, so I attached it, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. I already pressed it down, and then I will take off the backing. Same thing. And my dog gave up. She already went to her other mother, and that's my youngest daughter, Lila. She really likes Lila. When Lila's up in her room, she goes and lies with her second mom. And I sometimes joke and say to my daughter that it is her sister, because Daisy, that's the name of my dog, of our good dog. She's really sweet, a sweet dog. She really likes laying with us. Really lazy. 10 now, her age. Okay, it's not coming off so easily as I wanted to. It's always the case. Of course, when you want to show something, it's more difficult. And the last one. Oh, something went my light. I'm sorry about that. It's not really attached. It is attached, but it shook me a little. There went the light. Everything went dark for a minute. Okay, and then I'm going to attach the second cover. But first use the glue stick and make sure... Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I hope it stays on now. And I really had to go all the way with the tape, so I'm putting extra over there too. And I think that's enough, really enough. So, second one, and I want to line it up really good, so that's what I'm going to do. Going to try at least. And I will use my ruler for a minute to see if I'm going as straight as possible. And of course use the guideline from the tape also that I can do, but I see it's not really straight, but well, this is how it's attached now, so I will show you the back. It's really funny to see. It will look like this for now, but and then I'm going to attach this to it and remove this edge and attach this to it and then fold all this over. So look at that, it's coming a little bit together now. You can see what my intention is. But now I have to score this, and because I made this tape too far, I want to make it a little bit easier for myself, because I have to watch out for the tape all the time. So I'm going to put covers over it for now. I really had to tape these covers. That's what I should have done, but well, hey, now it's done like this, so I have to think for a solution. And this is what I came up with, so this is what I'm going to do. My daughter's here.